Welcome everyone, the 23rd of August here now. We have no news today. Should be a very clean day. Last day of the week. Let's make sure we all stay calm in the last day of the week. Now, the daily candle hasn't really pushed down, and I don't think we will break below this daily candle's own low to fill this wick over here. If we do that, that's going to be a 200 pip move on Friday. If that happens, great. If that possibly doesn't happen, low probability, then it is what it is. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. Looking at the 4-hour, we do have some sort of support formed. We have resistance on the 4-hour right over here. Right here we had the resistance. So we got like a 200 pip range over here anyway. Looking at the 1-hour, now we can adjust our zones. You can see how the zone is overlapping the candles. So we need to make it nice, clean, and tidy and a little sexy. Maybe bring it right over here. We got resistance on the 1-hour, 2501. We need to adjust this zone here as well. Maybe bring it a little bit lower, right over here, make it better. And now, since we see prices moving up, we need to identify, was there a support formed? Yes, there was, right here. There was a support formed. So that becomes a support, right? And now we have this clean range, which is 70 pips. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, now we need to adjust our zones even further. So this is our support. We broke above this resistance, and now we're continuing to push up. We've moved above 30. Oh, wow, look at that. We're breaking above this high. This small body candle, we're breaking above this high. Now, I'm not going to execute on this. I'm just going to anticipate price to continue pushing up, because this comes from a webinar we did on Saturday 2 weeks ago about impulse entries in trends. So you guys know what that is if you guys have seen that webinar, right, in the Market Fluidity University class. So we broke above the high. If it goes up, anticipation is that it should continue to push up. If that happens, amazing, right? But anyway, now we see that 1, 2, 3, 4 candles are pushing up. We got 120 pip range over here. Above this high, we have around a 65, 66 pip range over here. So moving into pre-London and London Open, I would want price to maybe retrace, create support, and then continue to push up to this area or do something of that nature, right? But in terms of sells, I would say if we do break below, let's say 25, what's this price? Or 24.88, I think we're looking at a clean range for price to move down for about 50 pips, about 50 pips. So I think that's going to be interesting. 15-minute is a mess, so we're not even going to bother looking at that. So yeah, so far, if you're not in a trade, we're just waiting over, just waiting. Waiting is going to be here now. Let's take a look at pound yen. Do some quick analysis on pound yen. Haven't really been bothered by looking at pound yen, to be honest. Let's see here. We got support because, doing analysis is the same idea. It's the same idea on everything when you do your analysis. In the same way, the same analysis strategy. If you look on the 4-hour now, we need to adjust the zone, make it a little bit better. Right over here as well, make it a little bit better. And now, we have this support here, but this doesn't matter because the most recent support is 189.800 relative to the price now, right? So probably going to bring this up right there and maybe bring this, here as well. There we go. Let's take a look on the 1-hour. Looking at the 1-hour, we need to adjust the zones again. Obviously, we got the support, but like gold, I think we have a support right over here, right? Let's take a look on the 30-minute. Quickly looking at the 30-minute, we do see that there was a support, beautiful, and also there was this resistance, which we broke, and now price is trying to move up. We got this clean range, probably, could aim for price to come up towards 191.300, could be a nice idea. Let's see, this is almost 44 pips away. Maybe let's remove this zone and maybe put a zone right over here, because obviously we've created a support. We've broken above this resistance, counter trend. Again, there's a webinar about how to do counter trends. So if you think that the session trend was bearish coming up, we're creating a resistance, we're breaking above. So, if we do break above 190.900, there's a probability we can continue to push up. That could happen. But if we break below support 190, 600, Then obviously you got this wick fill, and then obviously we can aim for 190, 200. So let's see what happens. Gold, I'm going to be waiting for it to create some sort of support and then move up. So we'll see how that goes. Take care. Also, listen, it's a Friday. There's no need to go haywire on a Friday. We need to chill. We got next week coming up Monday. That's going to be better. So we have to relax.